This segment sponsored by Clean Eatz. Imagine combining healthy eating, delicious food, and thousands of options. Well, I'm at Clean Eatz where you can get just that. And joining me is Mike Barnett, who is the owner. Hello.
Thank you for coming back.
Yes, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, we're excited to have you as always.
Yes, well, I know that there's so much happening right now. You have a new menu and so much more.
Yeah, we're excited to talk to you about it. We actually changed about half the menu. So a lot of the old favorites, they're still going to be there, but we brought in a bunch of new items that we think people are going to be really excited about.
Okay, so where should we start? Because, well, first, people need to understand that the reason that you all are so healthy is because you serve fresh food and you take out those 4 top ingredients. You want to name them?
Yeah, so we don't cook with salt, sugar, butter, or oil.
Yeah.
And in fact, we don't have those ingredients in the kitchen. And so that stuff won't make its way into your food, nor do we add even worse stuff. Somebody said, well, do you add preservatives? No, we don't add any of that garbage. So it's just like, broccoli and grilled chicken and kale and quinoa and, stuff that's healthy. And then we have a way of making it taste good. So, some of that's the secret sauce. Some of that's just good cooking. Yeah. But we're excited to share that with Fort Wayne.
Well, I'm excited to be back to be able to taste some of these new options. And of course, I'm gonna let y'all know what it tastes like because last time it was so good. Yeah. So talk to me about the refresher. So of course, one of your options is people can walk in and get a fresh meal. What's new?
Yeah, so on that cafe menu, first off, we have some new ingredients for bowls. So there's a gluten-free breaded chicken option. There's also a turkey burnt end. So think sort of like a smoked turkey. Okay. And that's really good. People are gonna love that. We added some new vegetables, a new sugar-free barbecue sauce, and edamame is an example, and this great root blend of sweet potatoes and kale and quinoa. There's just a whole bunch of great new stuff that you can make whatever you want your bowl to look like. And so that's where a lot of people start when they first come here for the first time. And so we just refresh those bowl options. Yeah. So that's one place. And then when you look at the rest of the menu, really half of it's changed and is new. So there's a new flatbread. It's a Cuban. So we did a Cuban last summer as a special, and everybody asked for us to bring that back. So we've added that permanently to the menu. Okay. There's a Southwest bison wrap, which, in the couple days that we've had the new menu out, that has been a huge hit. Okay. And then there's also a new burger, a barbecue Swiss burger, amongst a bunch of other stuff. And we'll talk more about that. But those are some of the new things that we're going to highlight, I think, here today. So we're excited. Yeah.
And also, you offer drinks, so people can come in and get a fresh smoothie. So tell me about that. And I know I have one right here.
Yeah, so we have actually 2 sizes. That's a regular. We also have a large. And so before we just offered one size, so people were asking for a bigger one, so we do that now. That is actually a raspberry lemonade. So it's great for summer. It's got 25 grams of protein. The large has got over 40. Wow. And so you can really do a bunch of different flavors. And we also have protein coffees. I don't know if we talked about that before, but those are fun. There's a mocha, there's a vanilla. We have a triple espresso one that's got even extra caffeine. Right. So you can get your coffee and your protein at the same time.
Right. This is really good. I love the tartness of the lemonade with that raspberry flavor. So delicious. And so in addition to the fresh items, of course you have the traditional meal prep items. So people can come in, the meals are ready, you have them fresh and frozen.
Yeah, I always tell people we do 3 things, and so we hit the cafe, and we do catering through that cafe as well. So, if you ever have an event, we can do catering through the cafe. But the other 2 things that you referred to are fresh meal plans and frozen grab-and-go meals. And basically, those are containers of pre-made meals that are either refrigerated in the case of the fresh meal plans or frozen in the case of the grab-and-goes. And those are a really inexpensive way to have some meals on the ready to go so that you don't have to think about how to cook fresh and healthy. We've done it for you. You can just pop them in your fridge or your freezer. You reheat them when you're ready to eat because they're already cooked, so you just got to heat it up. And that's a really healthy option. In addition, we have salads during the summer. And so those are delicious too. And I saw them making the one this weekend that had the strawberries and the kale, and it just looks great for summer. They're really fresh and healthy, and those are great options too.
They are. And I'll tell you, Mike, I was recently speaking to someone who was considering doing meal prep, but they're like, oh, meal prep is always so expensive to get them. And I was like, have you heard of Clean Eatz? I was like, you can buy it in bulk and get it for less than $7 a piece, which is incredible.
Yeah, if if you order the fresh meal plans, you can get them as low as $6.70 a meal.
Yeah.
And you know, it's hard to eat at a fast food restaurant for that price. So imagine you're gonna get a healthy meal, you know, 25 to 30 plus grams of protein per meal, and you know what's in it. Like if the label says chicken, broccoli, kale, and quinoa, that's the 4 things that are in it.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so before we do our tasting, we have to talk about the breakfast items, because I was blown away when you came into studio and we talked about the sausage biscuit sandwiches and stuff like that. So yummy, and people can pick those up, as well as peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and more.
Yeah, so we just started offering, just recently when I brought them to you, breakfast sandwiches, and there's croissants, there's biscuits, there's English muffins, and we'll swap out what's inside between, you know, bacon, and when we do sausage, it's usually a chicken or a turkey sausage to keep it healthy, right? And those have been super popular, so those sell all day long, and people have been enjoying them because, you know, you can take it on the go, right? You can heat it up, jump in the car and eat it while you're driving if that's your thing. The PB&J, just a great healthy snack. I mean, it's a low sugar item that still has your protein, and people love those as an alternative for snacking too.
All right, well, we're gonna get our snacking on in just a moment. Do the taste test.
Awesome.
Let's do it.
Looking forward to it.
This segment sponsored by Clean Eatz.